Hey YouTube, it's Mike here, and today I'm bringing you guys the formation that I've been practicing the most since the patch is actually the 4-4-2. So you guys are looking at my team and you're wondering like, wow, you went and get back Neymar. I had to get Neymar back. Neymar is I think Neymar is the best card in this game. Okay, so of course I haven't played with every single card, but as you can see, I played with a lot of really good cards, like a Ronaldo, like a Mbappe, you know what I mean? A lot of good cards, and I could tell you that Neymar, for me, so far this year, it's the best card I've used, okay? To the point where I sold him a couple of days ago because of the team that I ended up getting, because of the getting Ronaldo and getting Mbappe. I was like, you know what, I have to sell him because I don't know how it's gonna work. And then eventually I just went back to it and said, you know what, I'd rather just play Mbappe and Ronaldo on 7 because Neymar is just that good, okay? Anyways, so I've been playing different types of formation, okay? And I'll give you guys a bit of reviews of a couple of players in my team, what do I think about them and stuff like that, okay? But before we get into that, a lot of people are probably wondering like, oh, what's the new meta? And for me, I think the 4-4-2 is probably the best formation right now. I could be wrong, but it's the formation that I'm having the most success. So for example, just to show you that I've been playing games, as you can see, I already have 4,000 points since the rewards this morning, right? So that's quite a few games I played. I played in all 7 games, okay? I've lost 2 and I won 5. Now, during that time, I played the 4-4-2 only 4 games. And out of the 4 games I played with the 4-4-2, I won every single one. As you can see, my skill rating right now is 1,614. I'm getting closer to the Division 2, okay? Can I get to Division 2 with this formation, this team? I have no doubt in my mind I can get there, okay? It is hard. I'm going to win and lose some on my way there for sure, because the players of this caliber, of this skill rating, it starts to become very, very good, you know? So if we go into the squad right now and we look at before I look at the formation, a lot of people are wondering what do I think about certain players. As you can see, I went and purchased a lot of players this week actually, because I purchased NAINGGOLAN, I purchased CANNAVARO, I purchased Cancelo, of course, and I went and get back Neymar, okay? So far with Neymar, I only played 9 games, 6 and 5. Very good. Mbappe stats I've been dropping because I'm using him as a believe it or not, I'm using him as a left mid, okay? I'm using Ronaldo and Neymar as my strikers up front. So his stats are going down, but I really don't care about stats that much this year. For me, the most important thing is winning, okay? And Ronaldo has pretty much a goal a game with 21 assists, so he's doing very good as a striker up there. And Figo is doing okay. And NAINGGOLAN, for the amount of games I played, 13. He scored 3. He's playing, you know, of course, one of my CMs. With Guardiola. Guardiola is a big, huge problem in this game. Okay, he's really actually pretty bad, to be honest with you. But this card here, I ended up buying him as an investment and ended up working in my favor in a way, saying because his price started dropping, he's like, oh, no, let me use him. And man, this is a very good card. This guy is a very, very good card. I've used Kante. I've used a lot of cards in the middle, Pogba, a lot of different cards. And let me tell you, this is a nice card. If people want, I'm not trying to hype him up so his price goes back up or whatever it is. I'm telling you guys, this is actually a very, very good card. I mean, if you look at his stats, they speak for themselves. This guy could play box-to-box midfield as good as pretty much any of the top players in the game, okay? Besides, of course, you know, like there's the Hoolets and stuff like that. They're at another level, okay? Anyways, I'm very impressed with him. Of course, like I said, Neymar, I think it's the best card in the game. I think Mbappe is very good in this game. Like I said, I'm using him as a left mid. So it's, you know, it's untradeable, right? So at the end of the day, it's definitely probably an OP left mid to be using, because you know there's so many people that would want to buy, like, use a card. They probably wouldn't want to use Mbappe as their left mid. They would rather use somebody else as a left mid, you know, like a Sane or something, than a Mbappe, because you would probably want to use a Mbappe as a striker, right? But it's because my team is so loaded right now that for me, I feel like Ronaldo and Neymar being up front are are my two best choices, you know. And I'm using Figo as my right mid. I like Ronaldo in this game. I don't think he's as good as he was last year. The biggest issue is because of the fact that this year, for me, the servers are lagging even more. So you notice it a little bit more on agility and stuff like that when he tries to move. He has a big body, so it's not easy to move with him sometimes. But overall, this is definitely a very good clinical striker, like any other year that he was. I'm impressed with Cancelo. I think Cancelo is actually the best right back I've used this year. I mean, I've used Oyer for a long period of time, but I also went and used Semedo, and I've used Walker, and I've used maybe a few others. And I could tell you that this card here, this is a very, very good card. This guy here is really, really good. I'm actually surprised there's not as many people using him as I would imagine, because a lot of people are using the Semedo one. Okay, and Semedo is very good too. I just feel like this card here is actually even better. That's just my personal opinion, by the way, guys. And I went to pick up Cannavaro. So Cannavaro, I picked him up early on. I already played 19 games. Well, he's the one I played the most games since the new guys I picked up. Man, this is an OP card. I mean, because of the fact that heading this year is just not OP no more, at least for now, this is a very, very good card. And the reason why I ended up picking them up is because since he's a baby card, and baby cards are going out of packs in the next few weeks, I believe this card has a chance to actually increase in value. I'm not sure exactly how much he is right now. Let me check real quick. So 765, 760. So maybe, yeah, 750. So he's around 750, 760. So I'm definitely not making coins off him right now because I bought him at 730. But I feel like this card could easily rise over 800k. That's just my personal opinion on what I think the market is going to go with the baby icons that are really usable in this game. I think they're gonna go up in price once they go out in packs, because eventually they're gonna be very limited on the market. Okay, I could be wrong, but that's my personal prediction on that. Okay, again, Guardiola. Believe it or not, I think this is a bad card. This is actually a bad card. I played 100 games with this guy, and I can tell you I don't like him. But the thing is, since I chose him as a icon swap, he helps me link many different teams like this one. Nesta, what do I think? Nesta, I played over 300 games with him. I'm bored of him, to be honest with you. He's a good card, but I am bored of him, and I would like to have somebody else for sure. And Dalbert, believe it or not, is 95 acceleration and sprint is not true. This guy is slower than that. He's only 5'11". Maybe because he's 5'11", he's slower than he feels. He's definitely quick. I'm not saying that he's not a fast card. I'm just saying that he's not 95 sprint speed. No way. He's maybe 90 at best. You know what I mean? He just doesn't feel as fast as those numbers say. But he's definitely a good card, and has some offensive abilities. As you can see, he scored a goal for me in 55 games, and he has 2 assists, so he's not that bad. Overall, pretty good. Anyways, let's get into the custom tactics. So the one I'm using, the one I'm having success with, basically, is the 4-4-2, and I'm using a very, very simple strategy here. I'm using balance on the defensive style. I kept my width at 5 for sure. Depth 4. I lowered it a little bit because I was playing on 5. I put it on 4. And the reason why I do this is because people still play that counter drop back counter. So I don't want to be exposed too much in the back. So 4 is a fair enough depth to be at, I would say, in this game. Anything under 4 starts becoming a little bit too defensive from my type of game style, you know. Offensive style, I tried everything here. So I tried possession, I tried long ball, I tried fast build up, I tried, of course, balance. I think balance for this type of formation works very well. Long ball was pretty good. The problem with long ball is that your players are way further on the passing sometimes. So when you want somebody closer, it kind of fucks you up, especially that people are playing very deep in their end. Balance, I think, is probably the best. For me, I think it's the best choice to go here. Again, I kept it at 5. I don't want to really change how the formation looks like. I wanted to keep it exactly as it is, a 4-4-2. Players in the box 4. I don't want to commit too many players, and corners and free kick 2. But I actually want to try putting corners on 4. I've seen a lot of people lately using 4 on corners and really like having all their players inside the box. So I'm gonna actually try that out. Instructions. On my forwards, I would always used to always put getting behind. Now I don't anymore. Now the only difference I do is because I want to keep them central in this formation. I just put stay central and stay forward on. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So stay central only on Ronaldo, and on Neymar I left them on I mean stay forward on Ronaldo, but I actually left Neymar on basic for defensive support. I didn't even realize that, so it worked. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna change that. I have Guardiola on stay back while attacking and cover center, and I actually have NAINGGOLAN, since he's a box-to-box midfielder. I have him on balance. I want him to go up and down the pitch, and I also have him on center, cover center. Okay. Mbappe, I have him on getting behind. Of course, I don't put no more come back on defense because I just don't feel like it's worth it, and I put him getting the box. Okay. On Luis Figo, since I do want some defensive support and I don't use Figo that much offensively, I have this particular card here on comeback and defense and getting behind for my right mid. Okay, so I basically have these two on attacking and these two basically defending, right? So if ever NAINGGOLAN is a little up on the pitch, I have these two cards I could use to bring towards the middle quickly enough, and eventually NAINGGOLAN comes, and eventually I'll probably end up using NAINGGOLAN for to try to like chase the ball or the carrier. Of course, Dalbert and Cancelo, I had them on stay back, and these I don't touch. The goalie I don't touch, and that's it. I mean, that's what's working for me. I don't know, man. I played so many formations this year, like everything. I played 4-1-2-1-2. I played 3 in the back formations. I played a couple of 4-3-3 formations, mostly like in for draft. I played the 4-2-3-1, both versions. I played 4-2-2-2. I played both versions of the 4-4-2. You know, the one with the 2 CDMs. Man, I played the 4-4-1-1. I mean, I looked up on YouTube. I've been going crazy all month, searching formations after formations. And you know, since this patch, I don't know. For me, I feel like this is the one that maybe works the best. I could be wrong. I know a lot of pros are using this particular formation here, the 4-4-2 right now. I just feel that it's very balanced and it's very simple to use. I will admit that defensively sometimes the midfield feels kind of like empty. Okay. The biggest thing I've noticed is that do not be passive in this formation. When I mean passive, defensively wise, if you see the guy with the ball, the carrier, do not jockey and just like try to like cut the passing lanes with him. Pressure him. Wherever guy you're using, let's say in this formation, most of the time I'm running around with NAINGGOLAN. Like charge the ball carrier as much as possible. Make him make passes. You know, you want him to get. You don't want to give him time. Try to always pressure your opponent so that he could eventually do a mistake. Since this game is so random on passing the ball, make your opponent pass the ball as much as you can, because eventually you will fuck up, because this game here creates unforced errors when it comes to passing. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Like I said, this is everything I'm telling you guys here is based on my experience of playing this formation in this game. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you do. Let me know, by the way, you guys, what you guys ended up packing in your rewards. I don't show my rewards because I usually don't get nothing great. This week I didn't get much. Like, I mean, I got Cannavaro. I mean, I guess he's usable, and Arnautovic, I mean, I don't know. He's from the Chinese league, so whatever. Eventually I'll probably use him for icon swaps for the next icon swap set, like objectives or something like that, but I don't know. But anyway, this card here could be usable, but other than that, I don't know. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if the video was long, and I wish you guys a good weekend league upcoming. Bye bye.